Have you ever looked at world events, the news, the chaos, and just thought, is any of this making sense, or is it all just one random, unpredictable thing after another? Well, what if I told you there's a hidden blueprint, a predictable pattern that explains the incredible rise and the tragic fall of the world's greatest powers?
I mean, really, think about it for a second. Why do these massive, powerful empires, the Dutch, the British, and yes, even the United States, all seem to trace the exact same arc? You know the one, a massive, explosive rise to the top, a glorious peak, and then this slow, inevitable decline.
Here's the secret. It is not bad luck. It's not just a string of coincidences. It is a predictable script, a cycle that has been playing out over and over again for the last 500 years.
And when you actually plot it out on a timeline, the pattern just jumps out at you. The data is, well, it's undeniable. Around 1650, you've got the Dutch Empire at its absolute zenith. As they begin to fade, who comes rowing in? The British Empire, hitting its peak around 1850. Then, as their power starts to recede, the United States skyrockets, completely dominating the mid-20th century, and now we're all watching the unbelievably fast ascent of China. It's literally like watching a series of waves on the ocean, one cresting just as the one before it pulls back.
So, what is going on here? What are the hidden mechanics, the engine that's driving this relentless cycle? Well, that's exactly what we're about to pull back the curtain on. The key to unlocking all of this is a framework called the Big Cycle. Now, think of it as the ultimate playbook, the archetypal story that every single great power follows. And this isn't based on some fuzzy theory or opinion. It's built on the measurable strength of 8 key factors of power. We're talking things you can actually track, like education, innovation, trade, military strength, cold, hard data.
And this whole epic journey, it really just boils down to 3 distinct stages. You've got the rise, which is the building phase, then the top, that golden era of dominance, and finally, you have the decline, where the very things that made the empire great start to crumble.
So what does the rise actually look like? Well, it's this period of incredible focus and discipline. You have strong, competent leaders. You have a culture of hard work and very low corruption. And, crucially, they're pouring money into things that pay off in the long run. Education for their people and world-class infrastructure. All of this just lights a fire under innovation and makes the country an absolute powerhouse on the world stage.
But then, the script always flips. The decline sets in. And here's the part that most people miss. It's often caused by the success of being at the top. The nation becomes a victim of its own wealth. Suddenly, those debts that seemed manageable are now massive and growing. To deal with it, they start printing money like there's no tomorrow. Inside the country, people are at each other's throats. Society gets incredibly polarized over money and values. And, maybe most importantly, they start losing that competitive fire to the next hungry nation on the rise.
And this is the revelation moment. The second you really see this pattern, it's like a light bulb goes on.